はい、皆さんこんばんは、ぎんよくです。今日も配信やっていきたいと思います。今日はということで、今日はホグワーツレガシーをやっていきたいと思います。引き続きね、前回はなんか1回試練をクリアしてチャプターが1個終わったんで、ね、その続きからやっていきたいと思います。ということで、何だったっけ、クエスト。これか。どこ場所？ずいぶん山奥だな、これ。飛んでいくからにしようか。ピースウィーティングに合う。禁じられた森の中なのか。
Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
あ、この子か、コピーシーティングって。
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
あ、相馬さんこんばんは。飛鳥は銀翼。いつになったら闇の魔術を学べるのかまだわかんないんですよね。メインクエスト一直線で進めてるんですけど、なんかいる。
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
タウルスだ。
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
勘違いされてるじゃん。ケンタロスに。
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Pelts. Poor beasts.
うわ、めっちゃ狩られてる動物。なるほど。
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No
Revelio.
poachers, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Revelio.
Yeah, やべ、いっぱいいるな、これ。
Arcus Totalis.
Show yourself!
バレてるじゃん。
I've heard centaurs quieter than you. Strong you are.
バレた。
Moses. Levioso! How's the view? Levioso.
やばい、ちょっと待って、コントロールが。
Incendio.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister
Revelio.
of Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
闘牛みたいなことしてるのか、これ。
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it. I bet it's the one. Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with them. Let's do Dallas. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done.
Who's that? Not quick.
Oh, too hard. Where did it go?
Incendio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Revelio.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
Show yourself.
I don't think you'll get it out of me.
we're looking for, ain't you, brought a friend? My bite is Descend.
Cover up wide, coming back this way. Descend. Let's get this.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
You think this is funny?
Incendio.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Looks like someone's taking their first holiday.
Incendio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Incendio. Descendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
これなんだ？これか？
Depulso.
違う。
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
卵どうすんだ？
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
これドラゴンの卵育てられるのかな。間違った。行ってみようかな。次のメインがね、ロードとか挟めば多分出ると思うんですけど。
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I've rescued the thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, To breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
I'll look after you.
After you conjure the pen, you should be able to use
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Lumos.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me.
Looking for the
Revelio.
book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snuggery.
No, incorrect. The answer was the Golden Snidget. The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Pepper Up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make...
Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult questions?
I'm sorry.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
I haven't heard any nasty comments lately. Not since you got me that venomous tentaculum.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I haven't... I think...
What are you up to now?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Revelio.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
I feel as though I'm not alone.
What I wouldn't give.
Spell it out.
Someone there? Have yourself.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Propendo. You can't stop. There, incendio.
Confringo.
Propendo.
You won't stop me.
Glacier. Rebecca.
I will make you.
Glacier. Incendio. Propendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Not quite. Oh, that was meant for me.
Levioso. Propendo. Incendio.
Kill spells glance off of me.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Propendo.
Was that your best?
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Not quite. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Levioso. Propendo.
Return me to the
Expelliarmus.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio. Revelio.
This is going well. We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Incendio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Levioso.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Revelio.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
I should investigate.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Hit it! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Fail! Confringo!
Flipendo! Coming back this way. Escape. Let me go! What?
Flipendo! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Leviosa!
I won't rest until
Incendio! Confringo!
And the fun is over.
Revelli. Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
For better or for worse, we're in. Confringo! Incendio! This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Incendio! Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Incendio! Flipendo! Confringo!
I won't rest.
Incendio! Incendio! Confringo! Leviosa! Flipendo!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is
Incendio.
awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo. Revelio. 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 Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Flipendo. Levioso. Incendio. Flipendo. Incendio. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ramrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Revelio. Levioso. Confringo.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Confringo. Flipendo. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio! Incendio! Rependo! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! We're not finished yet. Descendo! Confringo! Incendio! Rebellion!
Confringo!
Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Protego! Incendio!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Revelio!
Symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never need to look for it.
Confringo!
Revelio!
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
These runes must be connected somehow. Try casting it one more quickly.
Revelio!
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio!
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora. Sebastian,
It will help
I
us
think I
unravel
found
more of
something.
this mystery.
A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something
Lumos.
about this place feels odd.
Lumos. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the... And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Revelio. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are.
What? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to
まあ
someone
説明
so
とか終わらないん
ignorant?
で、タルコ嫌になってきたんでこっちをやってますっていう話をしてた。
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
昨日もやったけど1キロも進まなかったからな。終わってます。嘘、東大は8じゃないんじゃない？あれは不当となんだっけ、新建築と医療キャンプかな。そっちが多分12だったのが8になったと思うんですけど、不当の方も8にも減ったんすか？あ、やべ、間違った。マントリック出しちゃった。多分変わってないんじゃないかなと思うんだけどな。見てないからな。起動してないからな。もう。今日の朝修正。そう、なんか、なんだっけ。このタスク、なんか3箇所のタスクが修正されたのは知ってるんですけど、他に、あっちは買ってないんじゃないかな。お題の方。マジもう終わんないよ、あれ。あれはソロ攻略はもう諦めました。多分無理っすね。精神が続かなくなっちゃう。カイトさんとか同じタスクどうなんだろう。進めてるって聞いたんですけどね。もう出たのかな。あれはもう誰かとやらないと頭おかしくなりますね。
Transfiguration's far too difficult for me.
Can't catch me!
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting.
ジブルさんも頑張ってください。
well,
まあただもうそこまで自分がタルコついてるかわかんないですけどね。相当嫌になってるあれのせいで。マジで。起動するのすら嫌になってる。
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio. Thank you for being willing to help me, Ami.
You are...
Lodgok is...
Of course.
ここか。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Would you mind helping a wizard in distress?
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins! That's... I need a little something.
You're right.
Oh, I will. Ranrock's lot... And I've you to thank.
めっちゃ薬もらった。
Accept this gift in exchange for your help.
This looks intriguing. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio.
どっちだ？
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Our meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio. The door is looking at us.
これどうやって開けるんだ？あ、そういうことか。見てるから。
Sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe
Revelio.
it's a real goblin mine.
Accio.
Revelio. レベルキや。で、どうすんだ？
I've read about mines like this, but seeing them is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
おい、来てないけど？来てないけどいいの
？What's a human doing here?
Incendio. Accio.
Leviosa.
Descendo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
That was a little more than I
Accio.
needed.
Get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Accio. Revelio. We're being watched by a door.
Yes, of course.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
いや、いけそうだけどな。なんでダメなんだろう。
Accio.
違うか、これか。違う。引っ張ると思うんだけどな。何がダメなんだろう。これか、火つけてからか。よしよしよしよし。
Like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Revelio. Let's take a look around our meet. See if we can find any plans.
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
どっちだ。これ来たところだもんな。
Revelio.
.こっから先がわかんないぞ。
Revelio.
こっちか。
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Levioso.
Put me down!
Incendio.
You're weak, human. Do you find this?
重っ。いやー強いな。人数が多すぎる。
guys. Someone's here.
Incendio. Levioso. Propendo. Propendo.
Yo, 後ろ。
Revelio. Propendo. Defendo.
邪魔邪魔。
Incendio.
おーい邪魔だって。
Glance off of me.
Incendio. Levioso. Repulsor.
Oh, this really is...
Revelio. Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another board, another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. I will get to the bottom of what... If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be...
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
うわめっちゃおる。
Goblins will...
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Incendio.
そうはよなんどれがいいかな。
Incendio.
You must get away with it. I shall avenge Release me!
いいね。
Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
I should have been. I won't rest.
Confringo. Itchy. Leviosa. Accio.
This doesn't
Incendio.
What's the point of this exactly? Release me!
Incendio. Confringo. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
あ、どこだ？あれか。
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Confringo.
あぶねえ。倒した。
That should be the last of them, I'll eat. Revelio.
装備がいっぱい。やばい、装備がやばすぎ。
Revelio. Revelio.
これまた火つけるやつかな。どっかに火つけるやつどこだろう。
Revelio.
なんかあるか。ここから入ってきたんだもんね。どこだろう。火つけられそうなところ。ああ、向こう行ってからか、これも。
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
これね。
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
これ言ったら戻っちゃいそうだな。いや、どっちからだろう。戻っちゃうのかな。
Don't think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
あ、これ多分帰りだな。これダメそうだな。帰りっぽい。
This is not good. They're building enormous drills,
Really?
bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
宝箱っぽいね。
Revelio. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift. Revelio.
Welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I have thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last.
大
Come
きなア
by
ップグレー
Spin
ドが
Witches as soon as you
できる
can.
らしい。繁殖。レセストラの子供って。あ、ボタンを。
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
おお。カエルも子供つけるのかな。できるらしい。他のとこにも設置するかこれ。
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
地図のまあ、やばい。あー。地図を待って。あ、ナビ壊れてるぞこれ。どこ行けばいいんだ？こっち？え、本当に合ってる？これ絶対違うだろ。ちょっと待って。 これ違うでしょ。どっから行くんだっけな。あ、これだ。
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
校長室。
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
リタンネルさん、セットアップのアセスメントもやりたくないっすよ。一人じゃ無理だ、あれ。あのせいでマジね、タルコフやりたくないんだよ。もう開いてもないし。マジでモチベ下がっちゃった。冷めちゃった。
Do you have a moment, Professor?
やばい。
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
あれ？こっちじゃねえか。さっきの薬を届ける役で自分が行くのかな。
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
What could the headmaster want?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a...
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is your...
Professor,
A word, please.
やばい。
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might
後ろめっちゃうるさいけど。
speak with you about Professor Fig.
本当だ。
Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
What do you mean you won't be coming home for the holidays? Darling Aunt Philomena has come all the way from Guernsey!
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performances in Town Hall. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Yeah, bye.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio!
何これ？グロールの鎧。校長室ってどうやって行くんだ？トロフィー室。みんな寝てるけど。
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Whoa.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
眠れる肖像が。みんな寝てる。みんな寝てるけど。七代校長みんな寝てる。おお、これが校長室か。映画で見たことあるな。
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
ウルスラって誰だろう？校長先生の。なんか反応してないかな？なんか書いてるね。上か。
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
いや、めっ高っ。おお。
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
他の鍵なんだっけ他の鍵って重すぎなんか触ってないやつあるな
Revelio.
下かな組み分け星だねこれおお
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
これか本に座れたんだけどなんだこれ
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
「なんだこの世界」
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Let's move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
やばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。
I see a staircase straight ahead.
死神なんだこれ。
How could this happen?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Like 地面から出てくる感じ、デスストランディングみたいだな。
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
やべえ。おお。
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
あ。見てなかった。これだ。
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Oh, totally
I think I'm invisible.
Oh.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
何これ、もしかして鶏の杖？
I've never felt such power.
よっ。
Defender. Potato. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor.
いや痛いなこれ。いやー無理。 いやー強すぎる。てか30コンボってやばいな。どっからこっちか。いやーこれ勝てないかも。いや無理だこれ。敵多すぎるな。むずっ。回復ないのが痛いなマジで。いや回復なしきついわ。どこ落っこってないのかな。
Revelio.
Bombarder. Descender. Bombarder.
いやーそれ殴ら連続殴りきついわ。
Defender. Debolso.
いやーやばい。
Bombarder. Bombarder.
マジかー。むずっ。敵多いなー。ちっちゃいやつから排除していくしかないか。
Depulso. Bombarder. Defender.
いやーそれ当たる。
Bombarder. Protego. Stupefy.
いや無理。
Bombarder. Descendo. Defender.
マジきつい。
Bombarder. Descendo. Bombarder. Defender.
自然回復ないのかこれ。マジきついな。
Bombarder. Defender.
Okay.
Bombarder.
いやー、これは無限脇か。これトロールと倒さないとダメなのか。なるほど、厳しい。こいつ倒せないとダメなんだろうな。うわっ、くそ。まだ終わらん。いや、もう一体いんのか。いやー、それ入るんか。マジきついな。これどうやったらクリアなんだ。むずっ。あと一回やってダメだったら終わりにするか。次回だなこれ。いやー、これ一回戻りてえ。マジで回復薬作りに。回復縛りになっちゃってるよ。マジ厳しいな。HP が足りねえ。いやー、
Bombarder. Depulsor. Bombarder.
Yeah, いやー、もうこれセーブできんのかな。むずー。やばい、これ一生クリアできないぞこれ。ボス戦の途中だと無理なのかな、セーブって。一応これできるんかな。あ、一応できるんだ。これめんどくさいから段差上がったところでセーブしたいんだよな。毎回ここ上がるのが。いやー、これ回復薬もっと大量に持っとくべきだったな。これ戻れないよな。これラストワンにしようマジで。これセーブできないよね、この状態だと多分。できんのかな。あ、一応できるんだ。
Defender. Deposit. Protego. Stupid. Bombarder.
Ya. 無理よそれ。
Defender. Bombarder.
これは無理っすね。ロードしたらどっからなる？リトライだとあっちからなっちゃう。いやー、なんで回復縛りやなきゃいけない。ここからか。
Revelio.
回復ないもんな。今日ここまでにして次回これやるか。めっちゃむずい。これ難易度一番上にしてるんですけどね。ガチでむずいな。そっちで変えられるから、もうどうしてもクリアできなかったら、もう難易度下げるしかないね。ここに確か難易度設定が。これか。ハードなんですよね。いや、きつ。難しいな。まあいいや。次回頑張りたいと思います。明日というか今日も配信するので、ぜひ見に来てください。まあ、これの続きかな？わかんないけど、なんかやります。ということで、見てくださってありがとうございました。もしよろしければチャンネルのフォロー、通知ボタン、サブスクもお願いします。お疲れ様でした。おやすみなさい。